nic dalšího. No, zkusím to sejpnout nějak lepší, jestli to bude. Až s textem nějakým.
Story every time. I'm not listening to all. Let's talk about something else instead. I thought that had been cleared up
No, nic
ages ago.
říká.
I doubt that's ever likely to change.
Takže leva, leva, pravá, leva.
You're very probably right. It was. That won't happen. Maybe.
Hi, I'm new here.
You don't say. Tell me about the outside world. It's been over a month since I heard anything from outside.
Maybe.
I'm Kurgo. I fight in the arena.
I doubt that's ever likely to change.
Are you good?
At fighting? I haven't been doing it for long.
There
But
must
I've
be
heard.
something about that
There
story
was a time
after
when
all.
things would have.
I'm new here. Who are you?
I'm Kareem. You must have just been booted in here, or else you'd have heard of me. I'm the best fighter this damned camp has ever seen.
What's your job here?
I'm in charge of the arena. I organize the bets, hire new fighters, you know.
I want to join the camp. Can you help me?
I might be able to, if you manage to impress me. Some of the best fighters from all three camps come here to compete against each other. Challenge one of them to a fight. I'll watch you, and if you're good, maybe
I thought the old camp and the new camp didn't get on. So why do you let their people...
It's simple. There's fights here once a week, and the diggers always like to see one of the rogues from the new camp get flattened. If one of them fights, there's more bets, and that's good for business. Personally, I can't stand the swines from the new camp. But business is business.
Do you train fighters at all?
Yeah, but not just for fun. If you want me to train you, you'll have...
I want to...
But there's no fight. The next fight...
No. Tam se do areny. Už tu není, ukaž tam někdo nacvičí. Cvičí.
There was a time when things would have gotten free.
Nic se nemluví, to mi zdrž.
What are you doing here?
Me? I'm fighting for the glory of the sleeper.
Bojuješ v aréně, jak se...
What...
You will find priests who'll be able to answer that question better than I can in our camp. I'll just tell you this much. The sleeper is our redeemer. He has led us to this...
You mean you're waiting for your god to liberate you?
Yes, and the wait will soon be over. A great invocation is currently being prepared.
Could you describe...
There are always some novices around here in the old camp, willing to accompany newcomers like you to our camp. You only need to speak to them.
People always talk.
Could you...
There,
Co tě ptal?
That's really
What kind of invocation...
our prophets say that the common invocation of the sleeper. If you want to find out more about it, just come.
You fight in the arena?
I was sent here from the swamp by my masters to fight for the sleeper. I'll fight here for his higher glory, so all infidels can see how strong his power has made me.
As long as I'm not involved.
I want.
But there's no. The next fight.
Trouhlice, tam by něco mohlo být větší. Ne, jsem se spletl. Tak, doprava. Nemám další poklíč. Jeden. Kurva. Takže doprava, doleva, takhle. Doprava, doleva. Jo, ne. Tady není další barák. Tady. Zubička. Do prdele. Jsem koupit 10 paklíčů aspoň, ale to šlo nějaký smysl.
There must be something about that story after all. That wasn't very clever. No, there must be something about that story after all. Rely on somebody and you're in trouble. That's how it goes.
As long as I'm not.
Hang on.
Maybe.
Never learn.
I'd better keep out of it.
Hey, you!
Hey,
so,
you!
you do
Keep
know what's
out-
good for you.
Hey, you.
If you want to get rid of your protection money, you've picked the...
Yeah? Why?
'Cause I'm not here!
Oh?
I'm actually at the castle, sitting by the big campfire, drinking...
Then how come I'm talking to you?
Nick's vanished. This district is usually his responsibility. And until he reappears, Thoris has ordered me...
Why don't you...
Nick did his rounds before he disappeared. His
Do you know where next...
No. And if anything, the diggers in this district might know. Especially not now they know I hate this filthy work.
It's about...
Yeah?
No news.
Keep me... Let me pass.
Hello.
I haven't seen you before.
Just recently arrived.
Have you already decided which camp?
No, what do you think?
Well, it depends. Each camp has its advantages, I guess. Until you've made your decision, you can stay here. A hut just...
What are the
If you pay protection money. Besides, you can only get the goods from the outside world cheap here. These things are unaffordable in the other camps.
And what if two people fight each other who both pay protection money?
Then the guards just watch until one of them kills the other. Then
What goods are considered precious?
everything from the outside world, bread, cheese, and bacon, and above all, beer and wine. Not that cheap rice schnapp. You always get a good price for weapons, and armor is really The guards took the old armor off the prison guards after they killed them. You can always recognize them by their armor. They only sell it to other guards. You could never get hold of one as an outsider.
I think I've heard enough.
I like it here.
What are the
If you're cool about getting your throat cut for a slice of bread, you should go there. No, it's not that bad, but it's different from here. Here, Gomez takes care that things are sort of peaceful. In the new camp, the only ones powerful enough to have a say there are the water mages, but they're too...
Why should I?
Well, you better ask somebody from the sect. There are always a couple of novices in the camp, and I'm sure they can tell you a lot about this. I've never been there myself, but according to everything that's said, they must be really generous. None of the three camps seems to be as much in need of new people as the sect camp.
Which of the huts?
The hut over there with the little canopy is empty.
What
if you pay? Besides, you can only get the goods from the outside world.
I think
I...
Jsem si udělal. To je ten můj barák asi, vole. Že není pěkně zamklá. Oni tam nechali hajzlí. No.
It was obvious that there would be trouble.
Hang on.
Hey, you!
It looks as if you knew what you were doing.
Nobody ain't complained yet, but that would be a bad idea anyway. Every idiot here needs a sword, and that is what they get from me.
How long does it take?
That depends. I'm as fast as a hurricane with simple swords. Of course, only on condition that the price motivates me. A freak like Whistler usually has to wait longer for his toy than other people.
Why? Doesn't he pay enough?
No, on the contrary. He gave me 150 off for his last sword. The guy is into ornaments and girly stuff like that, and of course that's not cheap. Hey, you ain't curious at all, are you, pal?
Well, Smith.
Why would you want to...
I may have an order for you.
Oh, really? And what?
I'll think about it.
Come back when you really need something, and don't get on my nerves.
I'd like to try working here as well.
Ah, but don't you think that you can make great blades?
What do I have to do?
Okay, take the steel and hold it into the fire. Then you have to lay the red-hot steel across the anvil. When you're finished, you put the hot blade into the water bucket over there to temper it. The cooled blade finally has to be sharpened on the grindstone.
I see.
However, you'll need some things for that. I could sell them to you.
I'd like to buy some black...
Když jsem si to vyzkoušel. Vypadni od té vody a to vypadni to. No. To blbečka nějaká, no.
What's life?
If you've been sent, I'm satisfied.
Nobody said...
A new one, huh?
Tam tady na to stínom. Jdeme dál teda.
Hey, you! The right
Hey.
decision.
What have you been doing in there?
Že bych se odlákal.
Hey, you! Hey, you!
Vypadni kopáčů zpátky. To si zakryto. Nevím ještě nic.
Let me pass.
Vypadni.
Hey there. You've been lucky there.
Let me pass.
Tak není ničeho. Zavazí ho všichni. Prava, nepovedlo se. Takže levá, bude určitě. Levá, prava, levá. Není to tak. Kurva. Tři. Tak, kolik mě stále tě.
That's how it goes.
Some people never learn.
You shouldn't believe everything. It's not listening, it's all blathering anymore. People always talk.
You're probably right.
Show me.
Choose something.
Hang on. Better not go rushing into anything.
There was a time when things would have gone very differently.
Don't blather so much. Yeah.
shouldn't believe everything you hear. That's really
I would
not
like
my
to be in
problem.
his shoes, though.
Zase víc pár klíčů, no víc třímám.
Let's talk about something else instead.
There was a time when things would have gone very different.
The right decision.
Kdo je?
That won't happen
What? You're very probably right. That's really not.
Rely on somebody when you're in trouble. That's how it goes. There was a time. Oh. I wouldn't like to be in his shoes, though.
It was obvious that there would be trouble.
Asi ten meč by měl vrátit teda, no.
Fisk wants 100.
And you want me to give you the 10 ore now?
I thought you wanted to have that sword.
Here, take it. And now hurry.
I have your sword.
Wasn't too hard, was it? Whatever. You do me a favor, and if Diego should ask after you, I'll speak in your favor. Until then, have a good time.
Úžasný. Co teď koukáš? 90 bodů mi chybí dlouho.
Who's
good?
Hey, you.
Are you talking to me?
I'm warning you. And that's why I'm...
Is that a threat?
On the contrary.
You mean
have it your own way?
See ya.
Hello?
Víš, že se ujíbe.
New here, are you? I don't know your face. I'm Sly. I have a job on offer for a newcomer.
You have a job for me? What is it?
One of our guards has disappeared. He's called Neck. He might have gone over to the new camp. You're new here, and you'll get around quite a lot, so keep your eyes peeled. If you find him, I'll speak up for you in the camp.
What?
If you want to join the camp, you need people to speak up for. If I speak up for you with Diego, that...
I'll see if I can find him.
If you meet Fletcher, ask him about Neck. He's taken over his district since Neck disappeared.
Where will I find him?
His district is the...
Kolem Nika se to všechno. Sérii.
I'm new here.
I am Baal Taran of the Brotherhood of the Sleeper.
What is the Brotherhood of the Sleeper?
We're a community of believers in a new faith. Our camp is situated in the east, in the swamp. I've come to preach the words of the Sleeper to strangers like you.
You shouldn't believe everything you hear.
Who is the Sleeper?
The sleeper is our redeemer. Since then, we have renounced the three gods. And you, the gods just stood by and watched while we were exiled to this prison. But the sleeper will lead us to freedom.
How do I get to the Brotherhood's camp?
I'm busy, but Baal Parvez should be somewhere in this camp as well. He's near the marketplace, on the other side of the castle. I believe he's even got his own hut there.
Tell me about the Sleeper's teachings.
The Sleeper is a powerful being, maybe even more powerful than Innos, the god of light. He is with us in spirit, but his power is still limited. He has been sleeping for 1,000 years, but now the moment of his awakening is near. He has chosen us to be witnesses to his awakening and to spread his word. So listen, all those who join the Sleeper will have immortal souls, but those who are against him will be punished. But the Sleeper is compassionate and sends proof of his might to all who doubt him.
How did
he speaks to us if you...
What will the way to freedom?
We are preparing a great invocation of the Sleeper, in which all novices... In this invocation, the Sleeper...
I need to get it.
I fear I cannot, brother. The only ones among us who may enter the castle are those who supply the weed to Gomez. We gather swamp weed and sell part of it to the old camp in exchange for goods from the outside world. If you were one of the couriers working for Kor Kalom, you could get into the castle. But for that, you would need to be one of us. What do you want to do in the castle anyway?
I want to meet somebody there.
Do you? Who? And why don't you just wait until he comes out?
That wasn't very clever.
He's one of the magicians.
Oh, well, they never leave the castle. You really will have to get in. What do you want from them anyway? Magic runes? Or potions?
That's right.
I knew it. What else would a guy like you want with the mages? I can give you some good advice. Forget the mages. They take far too much ore for their stuff. Magic runes and potions are much cheaper in our camp.
People always rely on somebody. You're in.
I better keep.
Hey, you! Lucky for you, but I would have enjoyed polishing your mug.
That was very clever. That's really not my problem. It was obvious that there would be trouble ahead.
How's things?
Not bad. If you can cook well, you have many friends here. Would you like some of my...
Thanks.
You could do me a favor.
What can I do for you?
You must be used to good food. I have a new recipe. Meat bug ragu a la snaff with rice and mushrooms. You can have as much as you want, but I still need 3 meat bugs and some hell mushrooms. 5 should be enough.
Sounds good.
Then go and see you get me the things. The last one I sent just hasn't come back. Must have...
Where can I find...
Everywhere where there's garbage laying around. You should be able to find some at the dessert. Don't get confused by their ugly looks. Once cooked, they are tasty.
Where can I find hell mushrooms?
If you leave through the south gate, that's the collapsed tower. You'll see a plane directly in front of you. There's mushrooms.
Who was the guy you sent before me?
His name was Neck. He was pretty discontented here. I think he's in the new camp now. I sent him to collect mushrooms.
No, tak víme, že když chtěl zpívat houby. Co tady mluv?
Hey, man. New here? I haven't seen you before. I'll join you for a while, if you don't mind. I'm sure you'll need a friend.
Why not come?
Great. We can talk while... Tell me, where are we going? Or is it supposed to be a surprise?
Hey, you! Clever boy.
I want to.
So,
Can you help?
I wouldn't.
You would.
Depend. If you demonstrate that you've learned something as a thief, we could make...
How am I supposed to do that?
Learn a thief's skill. You need to become more skilled in sneaking around, pickpocket.
Don't pay attention to me. I'll stay with you.
No, takže víme, že doleva doprava asi. To jsem byl měl talířek, vole. To vole. Jdeme se podívat ven, ne?
Don't you have any...
Drž hubu, vemte. Jdeme bojovat, posero. Jdem do lesa, ti kousne něco, vole.
That's really not my problem.
Toda přijde, ale...
If you think... There must be something about that story after...
I'm not involved. I'd better keep out. Let's talk about something else instead.
There was a time when things would have gone very different.
Why are you?
I'm waiting for a friend to return from... I can't turn...
What do you do?
I want to be left in peace.
Tak. Ty nás asi zabijou něco tady. Píčená mucha tady. Jsem z ní trotl.
Are you looking for a quiet place where we...
Ten utekl, vole. Jsme všichni začali bojovat, dět zdrávo. Ježíšmarja. Pusera, vole. Ten ani neví, kam utíká, vole. Zkusíme si to najít sami. to. Doma máme. Máme si svačinu.